Well, hello everyone and welcome to David's tutorial videos. David Valentine, the barber, the cosmetologist, the hairstylist, whatever you guys want to call me. Welcome to this next tutorial video. This video was actually uploaded this a while back, and I thought I didn't do it any justice with the last two videos I uploaded from this tutorial. What had happened was that I uploaded two parts, and those two parts were a little bit too, let's say, a little different. They weren't edited the same way. So I decided to just redo the whole video. So let's get started. Step number one, half. Start with your half guideline and set your set a guide. Pretty much set up the line midway on top of the head. And for your second part, what you want to do, the second step, not second part. Well, what you want to do is you want to take your number 2 clip and you want to go on top of your first guideline. Let's say, how deep are you going to go? 2 inches, I would say. So what you want to do is definitely use that scooping motion to definitely blend out the hair a little better than usual. Well, one of the great perks about having all these tutorial videos on YouTube is that you guys can pause it at any time, go back and check if anything, if you missed anything. Remember, if you guys want to follow me on, let's say, my social media, go right ahead and follow me on Instagram at @thebestbarber, all one word. And on this step, which would be step number 3, what I'm doing is the clipper in the open position with the 1 clip. What I'm doing is, which is pretty much 1.5, what I'm doing is pretty much going in between the number 2 that I just did and the guide, the first guide that I made for the haircut. So what I'm doing is pretty much just hitting the hair in between and, pretty much going step by step till I pretty much blend out the whole line from the number 2 to the half. Now in this step, what I do is I just put down the lever on the clipper, so that pretty much sets it up to number 1, and you can, as you can already see that the line is pretty much disappearing. And now what you want to do is just keep going with it. And at the end, you can probably take the half clip again and then just go a little bit higher and then just do that. Now, in this section, I actually like these scissors in particular because they're actually, they're thinning scissors, but I would call them like 80% cutting scissors. They cut a lot, so the notches are very thick in the scissors. A lot of people don't like these scissors, but I do personally. I actually had an argument with some lady over it. She was like, "Oh, you don't know how to cut hair because you use those thinning scissors and you don't really use a scissor, this and that." And believe it or not, this technique is actually really valid when it comes to, let's say, hairstyling. What I try to do is pretty much have confidence in what I do, and these scissors give me a little bit more confidence when it comes to me cutting the hair. If I need to cut more hair, I'll just go over it once or twice. I really don't want, I like to be as precise as possible. Sometimes it's just better to cut less hair than more, because once the hair is not there, you can't bring it back. So remember, everyone, if you have any doubt with, let's say, how far am I going to cut this hair, or how low am I going to go with the sides of somebody's haircut, remember, it's better to just go with a higher number, just because, it's easier to go down and it's harder to put hair back on the person's head. You gotta, I think one of my friends told me that the difference between a good and a bad haircut is 2 or 3 weeks. So remember that, guys. So now I'm using, as you can see, as I come to the front of the haircut, I like to use smaller teeth thinning scissors. So this is more like 30%, which means it's going to take 30% off of the hair. It's not really going to take big chunks of hair out. So I like this also because, you're just that much more careful with how much you're cutting off the person's hair. As you can see, I open and close the scissors multiple times so that I take away more hair. Now for the ending part of this video, what I'm showing you guys is as I finished the haircut, this client in particular wanted a line or a part. He wanted a part in his hair, so what I did is I set him up with a part. I also set up a little close-up for you guys to see that. The haircut, I want you guys to see the haircut, how it turned out. It actually turned out pretty well. So now, if you guys want to follow me, subscribe me, give me a thumbs up, you're welcome to. I'd appreciate that so much. And that's the end of this great tutorial, guys. I actually enjoyed doing this one. If you're interested in any other videos that I have to offer here, go right ahead and click on any of these videos. Also, stay tuned for any future videos. I actually enjoy making these videos. The only thing is that sometimes I don't find the time to edit them because I'm a really busy person, believe it or not. But thank you very much for watching, and enjoy all my future videos that are coming. I'm gonna try to switch it up for you guys. I'm gonna work on I have future projects which include other barbers and people you guys might be interested in, profiles and things like that. So stay tuned. Remember, guys, David Valentine, subscribe, check out my other videos, they're all great. Remember to give me a thumbs up and follow me at The Best Barber on Instagram. Thank you.